Hello, and welcome to The Local Beat. I'm John Bannock.
I'm Charles Anderson, and we're your hosts. John and I are coming to you from the official Local Beat headquarters, Cafe Soleil, located in El Sobrante, where Jennifer and Todd serve home-style cooking in a warm and inviting atmosphere.
Now, The Local Beat is all about the music and the musicians in your backyard. And we take you to the rehearsals and their performances.
We also interview the band so you get to know the people behind the music.
Now, on this episode, we feature 3 totally different bands. First up, a class act. And they're playing their brand of ska punk.
We then take you to the June Samundo Band, crooning out your favorite country western and pop songs.
And the final band is going to be Downtown Rhythm, blowing you away with the coolest soul, R&B, and pop covers.
So while John and I finish our pie,
you bang your heads to a class act.
What do you think?
Synth-driven.
I don't know if I call it synth-driven
Post-punk.
anymore.
Yeah, we started it out
Jazz
as
fusion.
synth-driven, I guess.
Yeah, it started off like really like heavy like synth, like mode-driven.
Or like Motion City Soundtrack is actually like one of the bands that we thought was kind of...
And then we added a
yeah.
little organ.
I never thought that. Yeah, we as a general lumping in, we categorize ourselves as ska punk, but it's
whatever.
so much
maybe,
more.
maybe a little bit more.
This night, this fight will never break me down. Cause I've got friends who I know have my back. They live on every single block. Wait until I'm standing up the signal. Calling every single car to let go of convention and try to throw them as far as physically possible. And hope to save ourselves before we all crash and burn and heap up flames onto hell's front door. Touches of pain.
Class Act's been together about 3 years now. The name of the band came from us sitting in this room trying to think of a name for about 3 months when we first started in. It was just, someone said it and we were just like, alright, that works. Me and a couple of the other guys used to be in a ska band, and our guitar player and drummer were in like a metal band, and we just sort of started playing music, and it just kind of what came out, just from what we listened to really and what we liked.
We started with the band Skanonymous, which was a ska band, and the first show they ever played was at a sailing club in Berkeley Marina on a tarp. They set up on the tarp.
And then I play keyboards, I play organ and synthesizer. I use like a mono synthesizer, and I play trumpet. I've been playing both of them for since 4th grade. I don't know, like 11 years, 12 years, something like that. And I took piano lessons from a little old lady up the street forever.
I'm Brad Dollar, and I'm the guitar player in a class act. I've been in the class act since the beginning. All the members, with the exception of our saxophone player, are the founding members. Started off as a bunch of friends who played in different bands, wanting to get together and almost as a joke merge things, but it turned out to actually work. Our process for writing our songs originally started off with us coming together and just forming the idea as a whole, as a group, and then we thought that would be the way we were going to stick with it. That's how we were going to do it, but real quickly we realized that it was going to be the situation where one of us brings in a part of a song, a guitar riff, a keyboard line, a vocal line, and then build the song off that, and then someone, usually the person who wrote the original part, goes off and writes the lyrics, and we come back, and very kind of separated process, but we've been working on a few new tunes over the past 6 months or so, and that process has kind of gone back to the original way where we're all really writing together.
Side by side, right now is our time. And
Hi, my name is Zach, and I play the alto and baritone saxophones. I actually originally wanted to play trumpet when I was in 4th grade, but my mom was like, no, like you should play clarinet, because like I played clarinet so I could help you, and I was like, no, I want to play trumpet. So I ended up playing clarinet, and it was okay. I didn't really like it very much, and then I was like, you know, saxophone's cool, and that's kind of like clarinet, like, well, that's what I thought. The transition would be kind of similar. So I started playing saxophone, and I was like, this is a lot easier, and it's also a lot cooler. I like it a lot better, and that's just where that came from.
I'm Chris. I play drums in the band. Brad and I were really into like metal, just like Metallica and Iron Maiden and stuff like that, and just like Exodus, just a lot of thrash metal, and we tried to emulate that. We started one band called Society's Edge with our friends in 8th grade, and then we had this other guy come in with us during high school as a second guitarist, so we could have like really cool harmonized leads and stuff like that. The reason I like to play ska punk is because it's just fast and it's fun to play. Like I was always into, you know, thrash metal and like punk rock music, so it was always fast, and ska was always really cool, especially all traditional stuff, but it was really slow, so we just kind of mixed a lot of it together. Like Big D and the Kids Table and Streetlight Manifesto, they play really fast, and we kind of like to do that. And the synth was just kind of a bonus because we had it lying around, and we thought it would be really cool to add a synthesizer and stuff in there. And I always just called it ska punk with synthesizers.
My name is James Baker, and I play bass in a class act. Well, I mean, I really like playing bass in this band because it's, I don't know, it keeps me busy, you know, and that's definitely kind of my style of playing bass, is just keeping it busy, and just keeping my fingers moving all the time, and it, you know, it's interesting. It's more interesting than, you know, just playing 8th notes and just keep on going, and, you know, I like to switch it up a little bit, and it's just generally fun, you know, good exercise for my hands.
So my name is Devin Crota. I sing and play trombone in a class act. I've been in the class act since basically when we started. We were in 2 separate groups, and then we kind of formed one out of 2. So yeah, it's been maybe, I guess, 3 years or so now since we started. We started practicing summer before I went to college, and I'm about to graduate, so around 4, I guess, then maybe, so yeah.
Why does everything I make this always turn so depressing that I can't stand to fail at this? It doesn't matter if I try with all my heart. Everything will always just fall apart.
So kind of how we came to like the ska punk genre is just the band that I was in before with Andy and Brian and James. That was more of just like a traditional like 3rd wave ska band, kind of like Real Big Fish and stuff like that. It had a lot of horns in it, more than this band does. And then Brad and Chris came from a band that had a little bit of like a metal edge, then turned kind of pop punk, and so we just kind of put those together and got like a ska punk band that's more of what a class act sound is.
It's so bad, I forgot to try, and I forgot that you thought that you were good, forgot that you slept to pride. I know there's always someone better, so it's second place. It's always
I think a lot of bands started like this and continue like this and probably end like this, which I think is, you know, kind of success anyways. I don't think you need to like play the Chronicle Pavilion to like be a real band. I've personally never even ever been to one of those shows. Like I'd much rather have it be a bunch of kids in the basement somewhere having a great time. I think that that's the most success that you could probably have.
Coming to me, gay bitter manifestation. When I see what I've done and when I've come to these fights at all, I won't shake, I won't break, I won't fall. So if you're ever coming back, so if you're ever